A very good evening to everyone, and welcome to our training tonight. It's exciting to see that a number of us are extremely keen on time. By the way, how you handle time defines how life will handle you. Of all the resources we have, time is the most critical one. And so we appreciate that you are able to have this as a top priority as Superstars team. We love training and we want to make sure that we equip ourselves for tremendous success. Remember, train hard, fight easy. The opposite is true, of course. Those who don't train, they quit so soon because they are beaten easily by challenges. They are not able to withstand storms. But for those of us who are keen on training, ultimately success is our portion. So thank you for logging in on time. And I don't want to spend any time beyond that. I just want to go ahead and invite our trainer tonight. And I must confess that when I was thinking about who can take us through today's topic on how to build a very productive team, I couldn't get a better trainer than the one we have today. The reason being, within her first few months, less than 5 months, she was already earning a six-figure income, not because of how much she was doing at a personal level, but as a team. It starts as a personal effort to get the team. But when you get the team, never forget this. When you get the team, it's no longer about you. It is about how dynamic the team is. And without preempting much, I want to uh, reserve the entire session for our trainer. If you are keen enough, this will be your turning point. I know from this session, we will have very many new directors born. We will have wound team members in the next couple of months, and our businesses will never be the same again. So sit, settle, don't engage in many other things. Virtual meetings sometimes can be tricky. Make sure you are 100% in the training. At this point, it's my privilege to invite our upcoming president, all the way from Nakuru, and us, and Ngongeta. She has built this business, she will tell you, for a couple of years, quite a number of years. And this is none other than Florence Okech. Florence Okech, if you can hear me, please.
Thank you very much, our president, our 5DD, my mentor. My name, as you've been told, my name is Florence Okech. I'm a nurse by profession. I am a mother and I'm married. And as my mentor has said, I've been here for the last 9 great years. And I want to tell you that the journey has been very sweet. Actually, just want to go straight to my topic, which is building a highly productive team. Actually, our business is a duplicatable business, and you cannot go alone. You need a team to go far and even achieve your goals, because as one, you cannot make it to the top. So, building this productive team, actually, there are quite a number of things that as a leader, you must always focus on, and you must always stress on. First and foremost, as a leader in a team, you need to really establish clear and achievable goals. You cannot work haphazardly. So, as we have always been trained, each and every month, you must make clear goals that you are going to work on. As a leader, together with your team, you have also to steer them up, talk to them, and make sure they also set their goals. So these goals, as I've said, they must be very clear and they must be achievable. For example, we have our basics, that our daily basics that we must do for us to succeed or for us to have a productive business. And these basics are very clear. Number one, as a member, you have to use the products. And as you use these products, you will earn your points and also enjoy good health. As a member, as you use the products, you'll enjoy good health. At the same time, you earn points that in turn will give you bonuses at the end of the month. The other basic is to share. Share these products. Share to your customers. Share to the people around you. And share. Actually, when you want to build a productive team, you really have to share massively. You don't just share anytime you think about it. You have to make sure that you share with at least not less than 2 people in a day, so that you earn the points at the same time you also earn profits. The third basic is that of sharing the opportunity with a number of people. So these basics are very, very clear. And last but not least is training. So for us to have, for you to build a productive team, you have to ensure that all your team members are adhering to these basics on a daily basis, not just on a day that somebody thinks of. The other thing that we have to do as a team, and especially the leader, foster open communication and trust. You must be a leader who is trusted by your team members, and you must be open to communication. Because when you talk openly to your team, they also air their views, you share ideas together, and this is an environment that will encourage each and every member to participate. So clear communication is also very, very important for the production of the team. The other thing is to cultivate an environment of trust and mutual respect. You must be trusted. For your team members to trust you and to also develop trust, you should be a trusted leader. You should also respect. Actually, respect is two-way. You should be respectful. At the same time, your team members should also emulate the same. The team, as when you respect one another and you also have an open communication, this will lead to a free atmosphere where each individual contribution will be realized, and together this will help the team work better in a very harmonious way, and they also learn better when you're very free and you share ideas together. The other thing is leverage individual strength. Know your team very well. As your team grows, know your team very well. And as you continue knowing them, you will mentor them as per their capabilities. You should not leave somebody behind because maybe he's slower. There are people who are slower but sure. So get to know your team very fast. Don't take long to know them. And knowing them is by talking to them. So make sure that you keep talking to them like every day. And especially in your team, as you learn them, you'll find that some are very aggressive, of which you really have to talk even more often than not, so that they also achieve the goals that they had set. So encourage them all the time. Encourage your team members, because in our business, there are also challenges. And these challenges, the good thing about our challenges, they are stepping stones to succeed. They harden us, and actually anything good does not miss challenges. And these challenges open our minds, they make us strong, and they also make us succeed. So encourage them so that they also play their strengths. You also see their strength. The other thing that you're supposed to do as a leader is also to provide strong leadership. Of course, even your team members are also growing leaders. So as you do this, they also learn from you. So as a strong leader, you should provide clear vision and mission. Of course, we have very great mission, a mission of making the world a healthier and happier place to live. So keep on emphasizing this to your members all the time, that whenever they are working their goals, they should always remember that they're on a mission to make the world a healthier and a happier place to be. So the other thing that you're supposed to do as a strong leader is to inspire your downlines. Continue inspiring these downlines, because as I'd said before, as I'd said earlier, there are challenges that can even derail some of your very strong members in the team. So when you inspire them, they get the fuel to move forward. And the other thing is that you're supposed to be a trustworthy leader. This is a repetition, but it's very, very important to be trusted by your downlines. So you're supposed also to be very transparent and make the decisions that are make the decisions that are in the team best interests. You should not, as a leader, you should not always be making decisions that suit your interest. Since it's teamwork, make sure that you take care of the interests of your team also. Don't be a biased leader. The other thing that will enable you to build a very strong and productive team is regular feedback. Whenever there's something to be communicated about the business, make sure that you are the first person to report this. For example, you've always seen at times we have products out of stock. At times, we even have opening and closing days. You should be the first person to inform your team and do it on time so that your team is always at par with everything that is going on in the company. And also, opportunities for continuous learning. We really thank our 5DD, Josephat, and Pieros. They've always kept us at par with everything that is needed as far as for the growth of our business. Excellent trainings and always spread across the week, which really make us have enough information to do our business. So I'd really want to encourage our members on call to make sure that training is their priority. Our 5DD has said that I'm one of the leaders who grew very fast. And actually, one thing that made me grow very fast was training. I made sure that I attended almost all the trainings, except when I was engaged at work. And at times, I would even train when I was at work. And this is what made me really grow this business very fast, because I got the knowledge very fast, and I could really engage so many people with the knowledge that I had through training. So the other thing that we should always be doing in order to have a productive team is always to celebrate successes. Let us celebrate individual and team successes. This one will boost morale and motivation. And there's no team that will always derail or will always be shaken by challenges when the morale is boosted and when they are motivated. So a team that works very well has very high morale, and most of the time incentives. Actually, I'm one person who has been spoiled in this opportunity with the incentives, both from the company and from our 5DDs. I've gotten a lot of presents, a lot of chais, and it has really boosted my morale. And that is why I've been able to build such a big team. And then we should also be adaptable to changes. Recently, we had an increase of prices. And initially, I never used to understand this. I used to get worried that maybe my customers will not buy the products. I was forgetting that even to us as members, we also have an advantage. Our bonus volume will go higher. And actually, the products, the quality will remain the same. And one thing about our products is that they're of high quality, that even if the prices are raised as high as what, people will still buy them because we sell results, not the products. So actually, over the time, I've learned that anytime there's a price change or a price increase, our bonuses go up. And I think that's a plus on our side as members. So let us be adaptable to changes. Even the office changes or the meeting trainings changes. Of late now, we have a very beautiful house, a very beautiful meeting venue in Nairobi. So I think we are very much encouraged that when we go to Nairobi, we have to adapt the change and be there and enjoy the atmosphere, the new atmosphere that is there for the growth of our business in the city. And then I'll still emphasize on learning, continuous learning. Superstars, let us learn. This is what has brought me this far. And it's not only me, it has brought so many of us this far. And we thank God again for our 5DDs, for organizing meetings throughout the week. We have we have trainings, we have BOP meetings, we have both physical meetings, we have our own meetings. Actually, as a leader, you are supposed also to have your own meetings. You're also supposed to be talking to your team one-on-one. We thank God for now the online platforms. We can learn through the social media, through the meetings that we have spread across the week. We can learn, and we can even actually do a lot through the meetings. And as a leader who wants his team to grow very well and achieve great success, we really need to encourage each and every leader to be having meetings with the downlines. It is very important. So the other thing that I want to share is as a team, a great leader needs to foster collaboration. Because collaboration is an atmosphere where ideas are developed and inputs are generated. And if you want to go far, you need to go with people. This is a saying that we usually say. So if you really work together as a team, actually that is a team that will go far. The other thing is hard work. Hard work is driven by passion and commitment. As a team that really needs success and a lot of productivity, each and every member should have passion and commitment, because success is long-lasting when it comes from true affection and passion for one's business. Love for your business guarantees persistence and what? And fulfillment. Anything you love, you do it with all your might. You do it with all your energy. And that one now it will guarantee persistence. You'll always be there to do what you love. And at the end of the day, you will be fulfilled. You'll get you will achieve the goals that you want. So the other thing is to remain consistent and dedicated towards your goal. No matter the matter, continue pursuing your goals. Maintain the right mindset, because it's all in the mindset. Success starts with the mindset. So have a positive attitude always. Even in the midst of challenges, have a positive attitude. With a positive attitude, you are able to you are able to develop a thick skin, whereby you are going to follow through your goals. In these goals, you will make sure that you will accomplish. An example of maybe a goal that you've created, just the way we planned at the beginning of the week, a goal that you've set. You normally have about you normally write the total number of people you want to sponsor in the same month. You want to set the amount of the PVs, the total PVs that you want to make, personal PVs that you want to make that month, the group PVs that you want to attain that month, and follow-up charts that you, for how long and how many people do you want to follow up in a day, and even the trainings that you are going to have. As a leader, as we talked earlier, we are supposed to be having trainings. So how many trainings am I planning for my team? So these things together, brought together, we are supposed to do them without hesitation, without postponing. We are supposed to do them with commitment, all the commitment and dedication that we have, that will take us wherever we want to go, or wherever the goal that we want to achieve. The other thing is, we are in a mission to make the world a healthier, happy and a healthier place to be. So it is health that is the real wealth, and not pieces of gold and silver. Wellness and discipline are cornerstones of success. So hard work is useless without keeping our body and mind fit. So let us take our supplements. Before even you present the supplements to somebody, take them so that you are a product of the product. And when you take them, you'll know how to explain to somebody how the products work. But if you don't take them, you just talk about them and sell them, even the people you sell to will discover that you don't have knowledge about the products. So let us be the products of the product. Massive efforts with integrity, persistence, results in fulfilling achievement. So integrity as one of our value in the opportunity will also lead us to productivity. Let us be a men of high integrity. Let us be honest for our clients or customers to trust us. And when your trust is built by your customer, I'm telling you, you will have this customer forever, and you may even bring others, so that you also continue serving them. So we also have some, in summary, we have some pillars for productivity. And one of the pillars, I talked about it, but I will repeat, is collaboration. Working together as a team. Dear superstars, as a team, let us work together. Of course, we have always been working, but let us continue doing this. Because, as I'd said before, working alone will not take you far. But when you work together, you share ideas, you will go far. The other pillar of high productivity is communication. Let us communicate to one another so that we share ideas that can propel us to great heights. Contribution. In a team, let us allow open contribution to all the members in this team. And last but not least, commitment. Dedicating to a cause. Make sure that you remain dedicated all through until you achieve your goals. And as I said, in a team, all the participants strive to achieve a set goal, and the contribution of each member is equally valuable and important. And as one time Kipchoge said, no human is limited. As long as you do not reinvent the wheel, remain creative, for creativity and excitement works magic in our business. Last but not least, welcome difficulties and take purposeful action and nurture the following virtues. 1, honesty. 2, patience. 3, dedication. 4, determination. 5, resilience. 6, positivity on your path to achieving a highly productive team. Thank you very much, our 5DD. I've come to the end of my presentation. I want to believe that I have talked to someone, and whatever I've shared will help us to achieve our goals as far as a high productivity team is concerned. Thank you very much for giving me this chance. It's an honor. Thank you. And thank you very much also our members for comments. I'm seeing wonderful comments on the wall. And thank you very much for listening to me. And I believe the few points that I've given you will propel you to the highest heights. Thank you, and God bless you all.
Excellent. Thank you. Thank you, Florence, for sharing very powerful nuggets there. As you outline, I can disclose that this is purely from experience that you've shared with us, what you've done to be where you are. And someone said, if you want to be as successful as those who are successful, then just do what the successful people did. So thank you so much, Florence, for that. My prayer is that we've been able to capture something from that. And remember, it's not about the hearers, but the doers. So practice what Florence has shared with us this evening. And she has reminded us that if you want to go very fast, though going nowhere, go alone. If you want to go very far, no matter the speed, go with others. So today we want to commit to going with a huge team. That way you'll be able to achieve your wildest dreams. That is what we call leveraging on numbers, so that you have a huge team you are working with. So you do not necessarily too much, but too little, too many of you, and that becomes humongous. Remember, it starts with you as an individual, alone, one person. All of us, we started as one person, brought in 1, 2, 3 more, and the team kept on growing. But if you allow me, I will just add something very small to what Florence has shared with us, just to, and much of this I remembered as Florence was sharing with us. And the first one is, as you look for these people that you want, they be part of your team, great team that you are going to work with, please remember that this business is not for everyone. I remember the day Florence came into the meeting. She didn't appear like she's the one. There are those people who come and they look like these are the ones, they are so fired, especially through ones not doing. But for her, she looked calm, not like she can do much. But wait until she started bringing people, and I knew this is a 5 diamond director in making. So my point is, this business is not for everyone. So don't try to bring in everybody. You see, you have to bring them, but then not everyone will join. So don't force those who were not meant for success to succeed. Let them be. I mean, as long as you've shown them the opportunity. There is a formula we call SW, 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 SW. SW, 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 SW. Some will, some won't. So what? Someone is waiting. That is a powerful formula when you are working to get a very productive team. Always remember, some will join, some won't join. Even if you showed them the billions you have made, they'll think and say that is for you, not for them. So some will, some won't. But the question is, so what? And the answer is, while some are not even interested to listen, someone else somewhere is waiting for this opportunity. So why should you waste time on those who are not interested? Always remember my word. Whenever you are talking to people and they are not disinterested, others talk negatively, others try to belittle you, to, you know, reject the whole thing. Always remember just what said. Okay, don't tell them. Don't tell them, you are the kind of people just for saying you are not meant for the business. No. But just know in your heart that that person might just be wasting your time. Don't wait for them. Just go on as long as you've shared the opportunity with them. I'm also reminded that it's about you selling the vision that you have. Florence mentioned it, but allow me to emphasize this that even if you've not achieved anything in the business, new members, are you listening? New members, are you listening? Even if you have not achieved a single thing in the business, you just need to sell your vision, the benefits that lies ahead. So let no one not tease you because you are just new and you've not achieved even a single bonus. Just share their vision. I remember when I started the business, I could tell people, you know what? I'm so excited. I'm going to Cape Town in the next 7 months. I'll be out of the country. And I was brand new. I had not known who is going and how they are going, whether it's on foot, bus, or flight. I didn't know and I didn't want to know. But I shared the vision, and many people joined so that we can fly together to Cape Town. And guess what? I flew. So it's about the vision, not what you have achieved or what you have not achieved. The Bible, Paul told Timothy somewhere, do not let anyone to despise you because you are young. And I tell you, you might be young in the business, but unless you allow people to pull you down, they, with a sharp vision, if you share with excitement, they are going to join you. So my parting shot on that is that you must remain excited no matter what. You must remain excited no matter what. If your business is not behaving, if it's misbehaving, and someone asks you, how is the business? Or how is the going? Tell them, oh my goodness, and make sure you are smiling. Oh my goodness, the business is going crazy. If I told you, you wouldn't even believe. Shake your head. And you know what? They will automatically know that they should have joined you long time ago. And maybe the business is going crazy downward. No one is joining. No one wants to hear about it. No one is buying any product, not even Carmack. But when you tell them with excitement, oh my goodness, I was even to call you and tell you The business now is going crazy. They will know it's going crazy upward, though it might be going crazy downward. And if they now know it's going up crazy upward, they'll join. And now it will go crazy upward for real. So never let the external circumstances turn your face and heart down. Remain up. Even when things are not so good, remain up. Thank you so much, Florence, for sharing such powerful tips with us. And it's my sincere belief that our distributors here are no longer going to be distributors, but managers, senior managers, directors. Our directors, we need to fly to World Team and Presidents. And I believe it's all possible. So this month of October, we've just started. Let us remember this month throughout our lives. Remember, it is the first month of this last quarter, October, November, December. Those 3 months, we can make them count. So let's go all in. Let's finish strong. And October is the first month of this last quarter. Let's finish very strong. I want to pause at that and quickly do recognition, and then we see how things are, and we call it a day.